Welcome back, everybody. This is Eric here with Iraq Veteran 8888. We're reporting here from the Man Cave, making our Man Can announcement for December. We've gotten a lot of great support from Man Cans over the course of this entire year. We've got some really exciting information to put out, if you'll just bear with me here for a few moments. For those of you that don't know, Man Cans is a way that you can support the channel. The funds that we get from Man Cans help us take on bigger and better projects, do awesome things. It's a way for us to give something back to you guys, a way that y'all can contribute to what we're doing. You get a cool box of stuff. We select a theme. You pre-order the box, and then 30 days later you get the box, and it's got all kind of cool stuff in it related to the theme that we selected. Pretty basic concept overall. We've gotten some wonderful support for this idea, and we foresee things are going to really be taking some interesting turns in 2016, this upcoming year. So there are some spoilers in this video. As of this time, the November Man Cans have not been shipped out yet, so if you want to be surprised, you might want to skip over the part where we actually discuss the contents of the box, because I like to break them out and show you guys exactly what you're getting. That way there's no question or mystery as to what is going out in this particular month's can. December's can is now for sale, all right, and the theme is Gift of Gun, all right, and the whole idea behind Gift of Gun, you can probably guess, it's all kind of interesting gift style ideas, something that's nice if you want to get yourself a little something that's kind of a nice little homage from us to you as a channel, as somebody that supports a channel, or maybe you want to buy something for a gun person in your life. You're not really you're not sure what they like or what they don't like, but you want to get something that's gun related that you can put under the tree or unbox it and put it in a gift bag, take it to a buddy or something like that. Or maybe you're somebody that likes our channel and you want to introduce someone else to our channel that is a gun person in your little group. You can give them a Man Can, you know, a Gift of Gun Man Can, and then run that in like a little gift bag or something, and then there you go. They've got a great way to go, oh, that's kind of neat, I'll check them out or whatever. So there's a lot of different reasons why you might want to get a Gift of Gun can. I can say right now they're not going to last long. We are limiting the number of cans that we're selling, because obviously we have to really keep that in check. We don't want to overextend ourselves on that. Guys, we're working very, very hard and very diligently to get these cans out to you in a timely manner, to make sure that the stuff inside of the boxes is awesome and that you love it, and to make sure it really embraces the theme well. Now, November's theme was range sundries, and then we also did a special Veterans Man Can, of which we only did 100. You guys might remember in October we did a breast cancer can that was a limited edition of only 100. You're going to see moving forward that we are going to be including many special cans in addition to the normal can of the month. So make sure that you're on the pulse of the website and you're checking hard to make sure you don't miss out on any of those special cans for some of you guys that are hardcore collectors of fight soap and things like that. So another interesting thing for December. Some of you guys have asked about previous Man Cans. I know I kind of alluded in some of the previous videos about maybe having some extra stuff for sale that we can get out to you guys. I'm proud to announce that all of the previous fight soaps from this year will be available in some limited quantity for sale. Make sure you check the website. Basically, the way that's going to work, they're priced at pretty much normal retail, which is not too bad. They're priced pretty reasonable. But some of you guys have been asking, hey, I collect my fight soap that I get in my Man Can every month. I don't want to use it. I might want to try to use it, but I don't want to lose it. So it's like, do you break out the fight soap and use it as soap? Some people collect them. I know that might sound odd, but many of you do collect fight soaps, not only the stuff from Man Cans, but other fight soaps that they make as well. So now you'll have an opportunity to purchase additional fight soaps on the website. So just go on there and look through the list of products. They're very limited. We don't have a lot left, so if you want them, be sure to grab them up. There's also a couple of other odds and ends product-wise. Maybe you've got a fan of the channel that's a buddy of yours or something. You want to get him something special, him or her or whoever. There are going to be some additional products put on the website for sale, as well as some additional Man Cans that we had extras of. I think we had some extra Plinkin month cans, some extra February cans, a couple of extra March cans. So just get on there and check. I tried to get as many of them together as I could because some of you missed out on the early cans. Maybe you weren't a part of Man Cans until later on in the year and you realized, oh crap, I missed some of the cans from earlier. So that will give you guys an opportunity to get some of the earlier products from the year that were really hot. In addition, before I get to November, we are going to unbox November, but December is important because we got a lot going on. In addition to that, we're also going to offer a limited amount of mystery cans. Now, the December theme, you kind of know the theme and you know it's like a mystery already because that's the whole beauty of the Man Can. You don't really know what you're getting. It's supposed to be kind of a surprise. So it's a mystery box kind of, we allude a little bit to it. But the mystery can that we're selling for December is literally a culmination of all of the products that we've sold throughout the entire year in Man Cans. So you might get a shirt, a hat, a pocket constitution. You might get a challenge coin. You might get no telling what in the mystery can, but I can promise you that each mystery can will have at a minimum a shirt and a hat and or some other cool stuff as well. And there's going to be a lot of cool stickers and things, some extra patches, even some unique patches that didn't make it into some of the cans throughout the year. So if you want to be pleasantly, I think, pleasantly surprised, consider getting a mystery can. Maybe you're going to get a normal Man Can and then maybe a mystery can to give away at like a Christmas party to a gun-toting buddy or something like that. The mystery cans will be shipped out immediately. So you don't have to wait till the 15th to get those. If you buy the mystery cans, they go out here pretty much with November's can. Now, without getting on too much of a tangent there, we're going to move on. The veteran can, all right, we did 100 of these. I thought that'd be interesting to show you guys what we put in this particular one. All the proceeds from this can will be donated to some veterans charity. I haven't decided which one yet. I'll keep you guys posted on that. So we did a custom t-shirt from 1776 United. It's got one of my favorite George Orwell quotes on it, and it's got all the emblems there from all the different branches of service. The shirt itself is very, very comfortable, light, airy shirt. That is an awesome, awesome t-shirt, and I want to say thanks to them for hooking us up and getting us in those shirts for you guys. So that was our custom veteran shirt. All right. We did a custom patch. It says honoring our veterans, and that's got the logos on it again. All right, and that's from Bastion. That's kind of a large patch, but I thought some of you guys might be able to appreciate that. A tack snack, okay. We did a OIF sticker. I thought that'd be kind of fun to put a veteran sticker in there. All right, and then we've got a custom fight soap. Now, I don't have the veterans fight soaps yet, but it is a custom veteran labeled fight soap. Okay, so that's what you got. The shirt, the patch, the fight soap, the tack snack, and a sticker. I know it's a little bit on the light side. We paid a pretty good bit for these shirts. And remember, guys, it's going to charity. So I really appreciate you guys buying that limited can because you get the limited soap, the limited shirt, and it supports what is ultimately going to be a very good cause, I'm sure. There's a lot of very reputable charities out there that deserve help and that need the extra capital and assistance to help veterans. And that was the goal of that can. Guys, we sold out of those 100 cans in like 45 minutes. They were gone. Same thing with the breast cancer cans. When we did the October breast cancer cans, those things were gone in 45 minutes flat. All right, so this is the can that most of you guys are going to get. We're going to go ahead and break this apart here. And yes, I have a cheat sheet because there's a lot of stuff that went into this particular Man Can, and I want to make sure everybody gets a nice shout out for their assistance, okay? Again, we got another fight soap. All right, now, what they were going for on the Range Essentials, I believe the label's supposed to be like the inside of like a pistol case or a rifle case, how it's got the foam in there. That's what that's supposed to look like. All right, the scent is kind of like cappuccino. It's like coffee. So I guess what we were going for with that, and yeah, Chad's back there rubbing his belly. He's happy there. But, when you go to the range, you have coffee, right? So I suppose the whole point there is, oh man, that smells great. Y'all are going to love that. All right, we got a custom patch from Bastion. Let me dig it out of here. All right, it says get out and pew pew. All right, so that's a little silhouette target with a group in the middle. It's got the Iraq Veteran logo. We thought that was a really fun little idea. Brandy kind of helped develop that. That was one of her ideas, so that came together well. That's from Bastion. All right, we got some Ear Pro. There's a little Rifleman Series PXS Ear Pro. Just a good basic ear pro, something you can throw in your range bag. Let's say you want to, you got a buddy who needs a set and you want to have an extra set, or you need a good set of standard ear pro. Pretty good little set of ear pro. These things retail for, it's like the kind of ear pro you're going to go and find for like 10 or 12 bucks. I mean, they're not uber fancy, but they're definitely not the uber cheap ones either. I mean, it's a good middle of the line ear pro. All right. We did a tack snack. All right, so at our shoot this year, we got to hang out with CMMG a little bit, and they kept handing out these little beef jerky snacks or whatever, and we thought it was so neat that they had like branded it and everything. So I said, you know what, we're going to put that in range days in the Range Sundries Man Can, because who doesn't need a snack when they go to the range, right? So you got a little snack to go to the range with. So here we go. I'm trying to, put together things that go well to the range, right? All right, so we came up with a pretty interesting thing. We've done these in the past a little bit, but I got with LPS and we decided to go ahead and put together like a little package for you guys. You've got a weapons wipe, you've got a hand wipe to clean your hands with, and you've got a lens wipe. So that's a little sample. They do sell these things in like bulk containers. So let's say if you wanted, like say you try out this hand wipe and you like it and you decide you want to use them all the time. They do sell like a big box that has one of those things you punch out and you can just grab them out of there and use them. So if you got a range that you and your buddies frequent and you want to keep these around to clean lead and powder and residue off your hands before you go home, probably not a horrible idea. And of course, weapons wipe, we all know what those are for. The LPS 1 wipes are awesome. We use them all the time, and I like to put those in man cans. All right, we did a small set of earplugs from Bastion. Okay, basically these are like, it's got the little plug in there you push it down in your ear with, but these are like traditional earplugs. So you've got a set of ear pro and earplugs. So you got two different sets of hearing protection that go along with this man can. And then we also did some eye pro. All right, so you're going to the range, you forgot your eye pro. You got eye pro, ear pro, a snack, a way to wash your hands, keep your gun wiped down. You got a cool patch put on your jacket to show everybody that you're into that kind of thing. All right, and a couple of stickers that we put together. We did a little, paid a little homage here to Arnold, but instead of get to the chopper, it's get to the range. All right, we thought that'd be kind of fun. I know stickers are one of those things. Some people love them, some people hate them. Got a "Don't Tread on Me" sticker. Always got to, guys, the thing about the man cans, there's always going to be stickers in there. What we usually do each month, and just so you know, you're always going to get a custom fight soap, you're always going to get a custom patch, and you're always going to get a couple of custom stickers that we do limited runs of. And then we usually go through our inventory, and if I have a few left over, we always put some of the older stickers in there too, just for extras for you guys. All right, we did these little whistles here. One thing I noticed when we had our YouTuber shoot in October, which I've been getting questions, yes, we are going to put together some type of video for that. We've been procrastinating, I know, but we will put something together for you guys to come up with there. But one thing I noticed when we were out on the range is that sometimes it's hard, if something goes wrong or if you need to call a ceasefire, sometimes it's hard to get people's attention. So I thought that this little whistle would be a really cool idea. It's just a nice, small, unobtrusive whistle. You can just throw it on your keychain or whatever. If you need to call a ceasefire or if you need to get someone's attention on the range, you got a little small whistle to take care of that with. So I thought that was cool. We added a little whistle. All right, now, I know this isn't much, guys, but we put a couple of like magazine dust covers in there just as kind of an extra thing. ATI makes these. They're actually made to go over like an AR-15 magazine. But it's basically just a little snap-on style like dust cover. We put a couple of those in everybody's can just as an accessory. If you want to, say you're in a dusty environment, you want to keep crap out of your mags, there you go, okay? All right. Now, Nikon was nice enough to throw in some ballistic wind meters. Now, this is a special item. Not everybody's going to get these because obviously that would make the can cost probably 3 times as much because these are actually pretty pricey. But they were nice enough to donate some of these. So some of you guys will get these ballistic wind meters. They plug into your phone and you can get a lot of interesting data that can be interpreted over to your phone to work in conjunction with like a ballistic calculator, an app or whatever you're going to run. So that's pretty much it for November. We feel like this can was pretty strong. We feel like it embraced the theme quite well. And I'm pretty proud of it. I think it came together well. We always want to hear, you know, any type of suggestions or anything that you might have to improve this, because ultimately what you guys are doing when you buy a Man Can, you are literally supporting our channel and helping us take on bigger and better projects and helping us do these sorts of things. And really, if it were not for the support of our viewers, we would not be able to make YouTube videos like we do and at the degree we do. Like, you know, recently we did the Barrett M107 video. We did a couple of other crazy things. We got the H&K MP7 video. Oh, did I say that? We got an H&K MP7 video coming up that you guys are going to love. All of that stuff costs money, you know, ammunition, firearms, optics. I mean, there are some things that, let's just face it, cost money when it comes to doing these videos. Camera equipment, we purchased a drone recently. So we're always trying to take extra money that we get in and put it back into making the videos better and better. And we also take your comments and suggestions to heart. So if you go on Facebook, you'll see I try to respond to people on Facebook. So if you have a video idea, I try to shoot those video ideas up the chain and see if I can get it done. And I do what I can to accommodate you guys on special requests. And I do that because I just feel that's part of the viewer-producer relationship. That's the beauty of YouTube channels, in my opinion, especially in the gun world, is we're not held to any kind of a strict regimen for making videos. We make our videos for the viewers. So it means that I can make what I want, how I want, when I want, and I can literally be the master of what I want you guys to see, and so can you. All you have to do is ask, and if it's something reasonable, we'll try to accommodate it. I mean, that's generally how we work. So I definitely want to give a special thanks to Savage. They have done a lot for us this year with Man Cans, and they were one of the early supporters of Man Cans, and they really believed in us early on that this would be something that would work out well for everybody. And also Geisley Automatics. Guys, the people at Geisley have been very, very helpful and generous in getting us some of those interesting items out to you guys that are just awesome. And if you buy the mystery cans, all right, just saying, if you buy the mystery cans, you're going to see some awesome stuff from Savage, from Geisley. You're going to see a lot of the older items from the previous cans. However, one thing that I will mention out the gate though, with the mystery cans, there will be no fight soaps in the mystery cans. The fight soaps are available separate. We've had such an influx of emails of people asking about the fight soaps. We decided to sell those separately so that we can make those available for people that want them. So thank you for watching today's video. I know this was kind of long and drug out a little bit. You know, we draw things out, or I draw things out. I'm the one doing the talking. But thank you so much for watching, and thank you for the support of Man Cans, because guys, we have really been putting our heart and soul into this project and making it as awesome as it can possibly be. I mean, Brandy works long hours trying to, get all the stuff in that we need. All of our vendors and the people we work with, the guys at Bastion, Fight Soap. I know I'm missing people, but all of those folks really care about putting out the best possible product that they can for Man Cans. And that means a lot to me, that they take my business and what I do for you seriously, to where they really give me genuine effort in making sure we design cool patches and making sure that we get awesome shirt designs out like 1776 does. So without those companies supporting us from all angles, this would be a very difficult thing for us to do. So I am happy to announce, if you made it through the video this far, you deserve to hear this, but we are, in 2016, we are going to shift Man Cans over to a subscription-based service. And that way, you'll never miss a Man Can. We can make more proper determinations of quantities that we need to order and who's interested in what, and we can gauge interest accordingly based on the amount of people that subscribe to Man Can. So right now it's kind of been like, this year it's been kind of a pay to play or pay as you go or whatever type arrangement. But in 2016, all you need to do is sign up and you'll never miss a Man Can. But that means that people that wait for the videos and you just want to buy them, on the website, that means that there's going to be even fewer of them available, because if we fill up our queue on subscription base, we're going to have a very limited amount of these to sell to the general public when the video goes live. So keep that in mind, that once we do make that subscription service live, we're going to really have to watch our quantities and making sure we're not overextending ourselves, because we don't want, we want Man Cans to be something that's special and unique. We don't want to sell 30,000 cans. As nice as that may be, I think it loses its flair. It loses what makes it special. I think the fact that right now, the fact that me and my family pack these in our home, it's much more special than if I were some large entity that subbed it out to some fulfillment center. That's not from me to you. That's from some fulfillment center to you. I want it to be from us. And that's why it's important that we keep Man Cans a very kind of an inside thing. Like I want it to be for the fans, by the fans, and something that can support us and you at the same time. You're giving us something, we're giving you something in return. Everyone's winning. They're getting free, awesome content that we work very hard to produce. And in my mind, everyone wins. So thank you very much for watching today's video. I know this was very long. It always is. I know I always make excuses, but you know what? Who cares? All right. Much more content on the way, guys. More gun gripes, firearms facts, more 5 guns, which we are the original 5 guns channel. All right. So we made it popular. We're still the king of the hill, okay? I don't want to hear it, but more 5 guns, okay? More range videos, more crazy redneck science, more meltdowns, all right? Before the end of the year, I can promise you we have at least 2 meltdowns in the chute. So that's a lot between now and the end of the year. Thank you so much, again, for the support of Man Cans. It means so much to me and my family. It literally, we're living the American dream. And I wouldn't be able to do it without the support of my fans, my viewers. So thank you for watching again. Thank you, and we'll see you soon. Have a good one.